All right, here we go. Wrestle Jersey Podcast, Ep.9. Tuning in. Got my boy
Hey,
Larry S in the building, ACL. How y'all feeling today?
Oh my, all
we
right,
almost to
brother.
13. Just know that.
You said
You said
what?
what?
I said we almost to 13. I hope y'all ready.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It is what it is, bro.
No, I'm good though. I'm good. I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. All right, we can start off with the game from last night. Double OT. Crazy game between the Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers. Nets couldn't pull it out in double OT. Cavaliers won. Colin Sexton career high 42 points. So how are we feeling about that game? I mean, what was y'all takeaways?
Let's just real quick. You have to say a crazy game for the Cavaliers without Kevin Love and Taurean Prince versus the Nets.
Taurean Prince played.
Oh, what did he play? Okay. Well, Kevin was out. But yeah, that's not good. It is a first game, being together, but they all played basketball before. I can't really give it. It's too early to tell. Like their glaring weakness is defense. You can't let the worst offensive team score. What was it, 140 something points?
140.
140, 147, I think.
Yeah, you can't let them do that and win. Like they just don't have any defense. So that's gonna be because I don't see how much better they can get defensively. They might be able to make some moves, but like those three dudes are gonna have to make a concerted effort to actually play defense, and not just focus all their energy on the offensive side because they're gonna get messed up, especially come playoff time. You're gonna have, like they might be able to score 120, 130 points every game. But if you giving up that every night, you're gonna be in for a long playoff run. So defense is the reason they lost that game. They gotta win. They gotta beat the Cavaliers. They can't let them score 100, 147 points and win that game in double OT. Kyrie gotta hit that shot as well. Or what? No, KD gotta hit that shot. That turnaround fade for the game winner, and he missed it. But they played well. It was cool seeing Kyrie kind of come out with them and play his role, kind of do his part. James Harden took a backseat first half. He let Kyrie kind of get back into the mode, get his feeling with the game. James Harden was just playing point, which I think is kind of nasty. But yeah, KD got to hit that shot. Cavaliers played amazing. Jared Allen came off the bench killing. So they came out with a little vengeance. So yeah, they need defense though. Brooklyn needs defense. That's gonna be their biggest problem.
AC.
For starters, to me, I seen so many red flags last night with Brooklyn. Starting off with, those three starters, like I said from the beginning, like what I told y'all a couple episodes ago. Yeah, it's good to have those three, but I don't think it would be enough. Number one, first of all, you said defense. I agree with you, Larry. Defense was totally off. You know why defense was totally off? Because of the minutes these guys was playing. KD playing 51 minutes, James Harden playing 50 minutes, and Kyrie playing 48 minutes. These brothers are tired. And then they went to double overtime. So they couldn't keep up with Collins, you know what I'm saying? Especially Kyrie. Kyrie could not keep up. So that jeopardized the work that y'all put in on offense. So yes, you guys need to start off getting a bench. Y'all need to reevaluate, and they need to go find a bench or something, because it should be no reason why y'all playing that many minutes. And then I like the fact that Kyrie did step in, was like, yeah, this is still my team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's shooting 28. He shot 28 shots. James Harden shooting 14. So with that being said, I think James knows whose team it is and stuff. So once they figure out their bench and they get some big pieces in there, it's a done deal. Like I said, the Cavs, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be kind of hard because they got some big guys on that team, man.
Nah, true.
Yeah. Like AC said, the defense, well, both of you guys said, defense, that was the biggest problem for me that I was looking for. And last night did not ease any of those concerns that I had. Offensively, yeah, you have three of the best players, but it's a team game at the end of the day. But it's not like 2002, you can have superstars and just win. pretty much everybody on the basketball right now is skilled enough to compete. So you're not just going to go out there with 3 superstars that you're going to beat everybody. It's not going to happen. In the 3 games that they have played so far, every game has been close. Every game has been competitive, and they haven't played top-notch teams. I mean, the Bucks was a top-notch team. Take it. They won on like a last possession. But in a 7-game series, if you can't stop anybody playing outscore everybody, that's not going to work. Besides KD, Kyrie, and Harden, you had one other player who was actually decent, which was Jeff Green. DeAndre Jordan had a nice game, but Joel Harris 2 for 10. He had one shot made in the first quarter, one shot made in the fourth quarter. So it's like he's not really affecting the game, and everybody else doesn't even score over 10 points. It's not. I mean, if you're playing a team that has a bench, any team's gonna be able to beat you. Then Cleveland, they have players come off the bench and give valuable minutes. I mean, in both overtimes, they had Jeff Green playing at center. What are you guys planning to do? Are you trying to stop them, or are you trying to outscore them? Because in overtime, that's when it comes to defense, because everybody's tired. You can't be trying to still score and be like, oh, we didn't score enough points. You scored enough points. You just didn't stop anybody, you know? So that's my biggest concern.
So real quick, AC, before you go in, because y'all both said that about them being tired. Like, they were down after the first quarter. That itself is not a good sign. And that their main focus does need to be defense. And I guess like they get tired later in the game, but they're not even playing defense from the start. So that's my thing. Like, they have to make a concerted effort to play
from the get-go. I feel you, but I'm saying by the time that second overtime came, like, motherfuckers just drained. Like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, 51 minutes of shit, come on now. That's second overtime. Like, that, goddamn, bro. Can we?
But had they have started out, with that mentality, like, yo, we gonna score, but let's still play some defense. Like, there was a lot of just standing around from all of them on the defensive end.
They don't have a bench, but even if they had big man on the court grabbing rebounds, that's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Collins, even if he was efficient shooting his threes, but even, let's say, for instance, he was missing, and everybody on, even Larry Nance Jr. was hitting his threes, you know what I'm saying? But let's say they was missing their threes. A lot of them points could come back from rebounds and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
true.
That was not enough. That was not enough for the Cavs. That's when they lost.
Yeah. We also got to chalk it up to the Cavs also just shoot, like you said, shooting on fire. When Larry Nance start hitting threes, like, come on, you're not gonna win the game. Like, so they were super efficient. I'm looking here. They shot 50% from 3. That's a quick way to lose a game.
What about the rebounding?
In terms of all 3 games that they've played, Orlando, same thing happened. Milwaukee, same thing happened. So it's not a fluke as far as Cleveland is having a great game. I think this is kind of like the trend for the Nets going forward, unless it makes some moves. I don't know.
They definitely have to make some moves.
Yeah, I don't know who's available on the market. I don't know what they have planned, but as constructed, this team, in my opinion, is not championship qualified. I don't see that. To me, they in a lose-win, kind of situation. Maybe Kyrie and James Harden low-key, it's not showing right now, but they low-key would be coming to the point they're gonna be competing who's gonna stay on this team or not. I feel like. Well, you're not trading Harden. You're not trading Harden away.
That's what I'm saying. But hey, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna compete. So if Kyrie going crazy and James not, who you gonna keep?
You got to trade Kyrie, because you're not going to trade Harden again. That's not going to happen. You didn't give away all that to trade him again. That would be.
But what I'm saying for is Kyrie. I mean, anything is possible. Kyrie, like I said, Kyrie is coming back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna show like, this is my team. He gonna be dropping them points, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like is that a problem? Because I think most people felt as if Kyrie was going to be the third option.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's not what his plans are at all.
And I feel like Kyrie last night he made that statement. You know what I'm saying? And basically, stop playing with.
James took that back seat to let Kyrie do that. Like, James, you could see James like giving Kyrie like, "Yo, here you go, bro. Welcome back." Like,
James had a triple-double.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. He had a triple double, only shot 14 times because in the first half he like gave the ball to Kyrie, like letting him know, like, yo, no, I'm not here to take your spot or anything like that. So I don't think that's gonna be like an issue of, hey, whose team is it? Blah blah blah. Like that, I don't see that being an issue with them. Because they all enjoy playing with each other. James clearly does not mind being that second or third option. And to your point, Miles, Kyrie being the main predominant scorer, no. I definitely think that should be like KD or James. But I mean, if he's gonna give you this every game, um, he could be right up there with KD in terms of how many shot attempts, and then allow James to just be that point guard. Because James is a nasty point guard, especially when he decides to be like a point guard first rather than a score first person.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So, and then that's just nasty having James at point because you got the size and you do have the threat of, hey, this dude could just pull up from anywhere.
But that's gonna lack in another position then,
Where?
because they already small as it is. So when Kai come on the court, what if Kai, opponent is taller than him and shit?
No, that's gonna be an issue. Like their size, like Miles was pointing to earlier, their size is definitely gonna be like a big issue. So, as Miles was saying, this team constructed as it is right now, as much as I would like to say, like, yeah, that's a championship team, it's really not, because they playing pretty much 5 out plus Joe Harris, the entire game. Now, I don't see this being the team that they take into the playoffs, at all. There's no way that this team is gonna be the one that's a final team going to the playoffs. So until we see those changes, though, yeah, it's gonna be rough. But this is okay in the sense that, all right, cool. Like we're gonna be making some moves, but for right now, just allow these 3 dudes to get it together. I think they will get it together before the end of this season. I still think that they will be making it to the playoffs. What positioning, that might be a little interesting, but no less than top 5. And yeah, I think that they're going to be all right, because I think that they're going to be making some key trades, or just picking up some people necessary to kind of fill out the roster and get a little bit bigger. Because yeah, Jeff Green playing center, for a whole quarter, that's just not going to work. Not going to work at all, especially when it comes to playoff time. So yeah, they going to figure it out. They got to get help though. But it's cool. It's good to see. I enjoy seeing them play together. For what it was, they took the L, but seeing them play together was cool to see. And I think if they can get the rest of the squad together, this team is going to be a problem.
Even if they don't get the team together this year, I feel like they will have a better chance next year.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we're all looking at it for them as either championship or bust for this season. I mean, when you make those type of moves, you're kind of signaling that you want to go for it now.
I don't see nobody value for them to get anybody to come to that team to play. You know what I'm saying? Who they can get. Shit.
You don't need, like, honestly, with this team, which is so dope about it, you don't need any big names. You don't need any other big names. All you really need are role players. You can find another DeAndre Jordan in the open market, I feel like, or somebody at least comparable. Like, you don't need any more scoring. You need
defense.
Bench players. You need defense. You could go into the open market and get a whole squad of defenders right now.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So you could run almost like a two squad system. Your one squad being, the starting 5, and then your whole bench could come in and just lock shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that type of dynamic could be crazy. And I can't imagine. I don't know who's personally out on the open market, but I can't imagine they could not find 3 solid defensive players. I just can't imagine that. I would have to look at the market, but they could go out and find somebody. And they still do have some trade value for people like a Joe Harris. Joe Harris could be somewhat valuable to help building out your roster in terms of trades. And I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. They're gonna make some moves, but this is good to see now. Because they know that they have to make moves. I don't even know right now if they're still even considered championship or bust this year. I don't know. Unless they make moves. This roster set up as it is now, they're not.
Becoming a
Nobody's
bust.
looking at them and being like championship or bust for y'all because
Yeah.
the roster's not set up. If they make moves though, then yeah, I think it will be championship or bust.
Fair enough. Speaking of the Cavaliers, we got a little locker room incident with Kevin Porter Jr. So he's the first round pick that I had from last year from USC. Very good player, very talented player. Hasn't played this year because over the offseason, he had a little off
Getting
the
arrested.
issue in terms of like crashing, and they found drugs and guns in his car. So he hasn't played yet this season because of that. And then Cleveland Cavaliers expressed that maturity-wise, they don't feel like he's a good fit for the team. Torian Prince got on the team earlier this week from the trade, and they gave Torian Prince Kevin Porter's locker. Kevin Porter walked to the into the locker room, saw that, and started flipping out. So now he's not on the team.
Did he put hands on the GM?
He threw food and stuff at the GM also. So it's like Kevin Porter Jr., he's more likely going to be waived or traded. I feel like he's still a good player. A lot of teams could really use him, even possibly the Nets, possibly, you never know. But how do you guys feel about, one, the situation, and two, Kevin Porter Jr.'s talent as a whole?
I mean, I feel where he come from, but at the same time, bro, you put yourself in a predicament. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to feel sympathy, because at the end of the day, when you out there, you in the NBA, so you represent the NBA. So you getting caught with guns, drugs, and stuff like that. You putting a bad name on the brand. So with that being said, they feel like that you wasn't ready to play yet. You didn't earn to play yet because your behavior off the court. So I feel like he should have just, took that as an L, proved himself. And when the time was right, even if they did get his lock away, you know what I'm saying? Relax. Because you never know. You might be getting traded, and then, another team looking at you, but now you pull this shit.
Yeah, who wants you now?
Right. I don't want you over here. You throwing food at me, G. I'm going to fuck you up.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know too. I didn't know all of that had happened actually.
Yeah.
So just kind of hearing it is crazy, but from outside looking in, just from kind of me not knowing much about it, I agree with ACL. Like, you gotta hold your level to a level of professionalism. Like, you have to be okay with stuff. You gotta, chill out and kind of relax. So I don't know where he's gonna go with what you're telling me. Yeah, it seems like he's already gone. I mean, the fact that they gave his locker away, and he thought he was coming in to like use his locker, that lets me know all I need to know. Like, it's not looking too hot for him in Cleveland.
That'll motivate me to go crazy now. Like, oh, you get my locker away, bro. You get my locker away. I'm gonna go to a whole nother on some Christian Wood. I'm gonna go on another team, go crazy.
Yeah, so he kind of messed himself up, especially like flipping out on the owner. Yeah, like now you made yourself even less valuable than you may have been. So who knows? Maybe he got some stuff going on. Did he like get charged or anything with the crash?
He got the charge dropped, I believe, the top of the December, but still, he hasn't played this year yet because the Cavaliers feel he's not ready to maturity wise. So this has been an ongoing thing since the season started.
So is he's still a part of the team?
Mm-hmm.
Is he on like the G League or like what was going on?
Playing. He's like,
no, bro, that shit just happened. That shit finna be over.
Oh, they
with,
just
bro.
had him sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang, like in his regular clothes, or like was he dressed up?
I think most games he's not even there.
Wow. And that was like the team telling him, hey, don't even come, or was it like his choice? No, I'm not gonna come to the game if I'm not playing.
I don't know the particulars of that. I do know that he practices with the team. He does all like the team activities. As far as gameplay, he's not playing. That's not even an option at this point. It has been all season. So.
They told his ass no.
And that incident with the drugs and guns, that was before the draft?
That was before the season.
Oh, that was before the season, after the draft.
Yeah. He got drafted last year. He played last year.
Okay, got you. Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was somebody he was a rookie this year. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah.
That's USC alumni. Y'all know how to produce them for sure.
You still got DeMar DeRozan. We'll just hold on to DeMar DeRozan.
He's talking about DeMar.
I'm not even a huge DeMar fan, but I got to give it up for the Trojans. He's the only one that survived.
Moving on from him, right now, number one seed in the East is the 76ers. Number one seed in the West is the Los Angeles Clippers because of the Lakers lost to Golden State a couple nights ago. So, I mean, I know we're supposed to be evaluating the Clippers based off how they do in the postseason, but are we giving any type of credit to them being first in the league? Most of the wins have been by 15 points.
I would definitely give them credit, especially being they 9-4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they played enough games to low key prove that in the state, and if they can stay on top for another 5 games, maybe 7 games, then yeah, y'all may be up to something this year, But until then, we just gonna. I'm still sitting back and just watching, just sitting back and see what y'all do. Paul George, in a way, he kind of impressed me the last couple games and stuff, but I still need more,
So I was gonna say, man, they've been looking good. Cool. Like they've just been looking like a really solid team. These past couple games, like past like 5 or 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi's been doing amazing. Doing his thing. Paul George has been doing his thing. They just been looking good. So we got to give them credit. They holding it down right now. Like it's a nice little battle. The way that the West is forming up is not how I expected it to. Did you guys expect the West to look like what it looks like now?
No, not at all.
Right?
I knew it was gonna be some changes, but not the way it did. Cause like I said, bro, I'm telling you, the Rockets gonna be on to something, bro. Them some bad dudes, G, in backcourt, bro. Victor
Yo, did
came
you
with
watch
them
that game
32
last
points,
night?
bro. Huh?
You watched that game last night?
I watched partially, but yeah.
Your boy Chris Paul was looking good.
I
I see what you mean. Chris Paul's
told
looking
you,
real.
bro.
He's still out there running that offense.
I told you, bro. The sun's looking lovely.
Yeah, so I didn't expect the West to kind of be forming how it's forming up. It's still early, of course. But yeah, the Clippers, we got to give them their flowers. Like they're looking good. We can't just knock off the regular season. Like they're doing what they're supposed to do. They came in second last year in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they can hold it out, keep the home court advantage, it could be something interesting. But I'm more surprised with the way that the West is shaping up to be. In terms of like where teams are, I didn't think that it would be like this. So it's really good. Clippers looking good. Lakers did just take an L. They got another game tonight against the Warriors or Bucks. So that'll be a kind of a telltale sign where both of these teams are kind of level it off to each other.
Quick thing. This is the first time in a minute, like probably within the last couple of years, I feel like the East and the West are finally equal. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of are, bro. Low key, the East got some decent ass teams, bro.
They do, but the top 7 in the West, maybe even top 8, are nasty. Like the East goes like top 4, top 5. It's a little closer than it's been. I feel like before it's been like only 3 teams in the East.
I feel like just one like that. I feel like just that West Coast was down. Like, God damn, what the fuck? What's up with the West? They going crazy over there,
But
I feel like it's equal now.
It seems like in the East, it's like all of the power and the strength is in like a very tight area, just really tight between a certain number of teams, whereas the West is spread out so far. Like on any given night, you could have to face Luka, and then the next night you gotta face LeBron, and then the next night after that you gotta face Kawhi, and then you facing against Zion Williamson, and then you facing Jamal Murray and Jokic, and then you gotta play DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus, and you play Ja. Like every game, it's like, oh my God. Like I don't know, the West just seems so stacked.
I mean, the East got something like that too. That shit, you got like the 76ers. You got to worry about Ben, and you got to worry about Joel. You got the Celtics. You got Jaylen Brown, and you got Jason Tatum. You got what else? Who else we got?
You got Giannis.
Yeah, we got Giannis. You got KD. Jimmy Butler. It's still a little bunch of them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I mean, I feel what you're saying. I don't know. The teams though, they just seem stronger in the West. But I feel what you're saying. It's definitely close.
They gonna get there. Them teams gonna get there, bro. I feel like the East gonna be looking scary in a couple years. You got these West Coast players coming to the East now, like James Harden. He's setting the trend.
We'll see.
He running, G. They running.
How you feel about Clippers, Moss?
I like the Clippers, but you know, I think they're gonna shock teams in the playoffs in terms of their how they hold under pressure. I think they're ready for it, and I think they know it's coming. And I think they spend this entire regular season as practice for the postseason. So they've been winning games by a pretty huge margin, most of the wins. Like they're getting by 15, 20 points every game. So it's like they're going out there and doing what they have to do. So
and they look comfortable too. Like it doesn't look like they're like struggling or anything like that. Like they seem like really polished. And as opposed to last year, some of their wins were like, and just exciting. Whereas now it seems like, all right, cool, let's get on to the next one. Like, cool, we knocked it down, let's get on to the next one. So it's almost like a maturity. They're already very mature players, but as a team, like I feel like they've matured to a different level.
Because when they first got together, they felt like, they felt it was sweet. Now they feel like they got something to prove now.
They did. So yeah, they playing like they got something to prove, which is nice to see. So they're gonna be scary.
Silence low key.
Yeah, they're gonna be scary in playoffs this year. I'm excited. I'm glad that this year won't be a cakewalk for whoever makes it all the way. On both sides, it will not be a cakewalk.
This year, I will give whoever wins this championship credit where it's due, whether you come from the East or West, because it's gonna be competition. This motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. I'm geeked. Just thinking about it now just got me a little excited for playoffs. Cause
bro, when the restaurants open back up, I'm definitely hitting the bars these games, bro, in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, definitely. This might be like the best kind of playoffs we've had in a while. It sucks that Golden State isn't where they need to be, like everybody healthy, because they would just add so much more to kind of the mix of the playoffs. But it's gonna be a great year for the playoffs in the NBA. Great year.
Speaking of Golden State, they've had some little spurts in terms of like flashes of brilliance or whatever. Two-part question, and we got like 6 minutes before I gotta redo this shit. So I guess quick little two pops. Do you think the Warriors are gonna make the playoffs? And two, how do you think they will be once Klay comes back? I'm guessing next year. So
can I take it real quick, AC?
Real quick shots.
You want to take it? You want to take the lead, sir?
Real quick. This year, I don't even want them to make the playoffs. Because I like Golden State when they're at 100%. I don't like them when they're like not at 100% and 100% being Klay Thompson. They'll probably make the playoffs this year, come in like maybe 5 or 6 where they are now. But I think when Klay comes back and James Wiseman is a year older, I think they're going to be top 2, top 3 in the league next year.
All right. On that, I would say that I think they're going to make the playoffs this year. I think they might shock in the first round as far as like getting a good win. I don't know who that would be against. If they can get to the 6th seed and avoid the Clippers or Lakers, I feel like they can beat other teams in that first round setup. When Klay comes back next year, like Larry said, I feel like they're going to be a top 3 team for sure. They're only going to get better. James Wiseman only going to get better. Klay Thompson, even though if he is a little bit impaired mobility-wise, still that shot is going nowhere. So that's a given.
Shooters never die.
Yeah, that he can play for as long as he wants to with that shot. So yeah, next year I'll be very excited to see who the Warriors are, and I don't put them out of competition this year also. So
I don't put them out. I'm not going to underestimate them, first of all, because of the experience they already have, but also they are training the newcomers, such as James Wiseman and stuff like that. So this year, I feel like they're not gonna do as well. But to me, that's fine. Okay, this is the year that y'all teaching the rookie, teaching them ropes and stuff, and then next year he knows what to do. And plus, y'all got Klay. So with that being said, I don't disagree about them being top 3, and I see them winning the prior championship because Klay won't have to find either his ass, bro. Klay itching to get back on the court.
Yes, he is. They're gonna be scary when Clay gets back. But I agree.
It's gonna be nasty,
Like-
bro. It's gonna be threes and oops all day, bro.
Yeah.
All day.
They don't need to win this year. They don't even need to go deep in the playoffs. Just let your
Just
rookies
think about it
come out.
too. Just think about it too. They defense gonna be great.
Exactly. No, next year
defense
it's
gonna
right.
be crazy.
They gonna. I can't wait till next year for the Warriors.
They're gonna have a healthy Draymond. They're gonna have a healthy James Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? That right there, them two right there, low key, that's decent right there. I like that.
Hey, Mark did say that nigga Draymond be coaching on the floor. He doing his thing.
Bro. He be on his ass, bro. He be on his ass.
Yeah.
After every play, come here, rookie. Let me show you what you did wrong in that play. It's cool. I know what you was trying to do, what you need to do. That's
I'm not
perfect.
I'm not mad at that though. Go ahead, do you though. But this I want you to do it this time.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that a lot.
Let's see. Next question that I got for y'all. So let's talk about the West and LeBron, I guess. This is a good time to put him in the conversation. So obviously we're saying that this is going to be a tough road to the finals this year. So if LeBron ends up being a person winning that championship, where's his presence in terms of GOAT, greatest of all time? That'd be his fifth championship.
Man, look, y'all already gonna know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? He already GOAT, G. That's just gonna certify y'all eyes. Y'all gonna just want to finally hop on the bandwagon, G. When I done told y'all that 3, 4, 5, 7 years ago, that nigga been a GOAT. That's about. So with that being said, bro, I feel like nobody else can hate on him no more, man. Nobody else can hate. Nobody can hate, bro. Because this is gonna be some competition. And then not only that, in the finals, I'm itching. I'm want to see who's gonna be in the finals and on the East. So if he dominate in the West again, bro, that's to show you at his age too. That should show you, like, bro, stop playing with him, bro. Stop playing with him, G.
Oh man, so statistically speaking,
You agree?
Statistically speaking, he would have to be considered the GOAT. I don't know if I could give him that though. Like,
hater, bro, you a damn hater, bro.
I'm a hater. I just can't. Those words can't even come out of my mouth. I'm sorry, man.
You a hater, G.
I'm just a hater. I can't even do it. Even if he wins, I'll give him his flowers. Like, he did his thing. I go like I just don't look.
Bro, where he gonna be? What? Where he? LeBron was 36.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
36, and he a factor winning a ring, bro. Come on now.
I'll say that. I don't think saying that you're the best of all, not saying that you're the best of all time is disrespectful. That's another thing. I'm not hating on him because I don't agree he's the best player to ever play basketball. I think he's one of the best players to ever play basketball. I'm not going to say he's the best. I can't do that with LeBron. I mean, he's lost so many times, and it's just like,
fuck that, bro. You motherfucker fuck up. Like, you niggas gonna choke, bro. Niggas gonna tweak, bro. Damn.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan didn't choke or tweak, so it's possible for you to just win the finals.
That's why I feel like, in a way, that's why I'm be saying, like, Michael Jordan didn't have to deal with no fucking super team, bro. Hell, even Kobe had to deal with the super team as far as the Celtics and shit. Kobe had to deal with it.
There was that's fair, but there's a way to win the championships that you go to, because we've seen.
Bro, you're not finna win when it's a motherfucking Sean Kemp, Patrick Ewing, and a motherfucker Penny Hardaway on the same team, bro. Ain't no way in hell you winning, bro.
I mean, but he beat Penny Hardaway and Shaq when they're on the same team.
Bro, well, we talking about a third option nigga, bro, that actually can get buckets, bro.
Who was his third option? Who was Michael Jordan's third option? Dennis Rodman.
That's what I'm saying. But if he had them 3 niggas on the team, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen not winning.
Well, I don't know about what ifs and stuff like that. I'm just going off what actually happened. And Jordan won every time he went. And I think that's hard to do. That's why you're the GOAT. The GOAT is not going to be easy. He did that, so he gets that. If somebody comes around and does the same thing, it'll be spectacular, and I'll give them GOAT, because that's hard to do. Ain't nobody. It's
gonna be a long ass time for somebody to be 6 and fucking 0, bro.
That's the point. That's the point of being a GOAT.
Come on now.
It's hard.
Bro,
It's not
that's
gonna happen.
bro.
Next
That's like
time somebody
arguably saying,
comes
look, as the years go past, bro. That's like saying, well, Russell, bro. Bro, I don't get all them 11 rings to Bill Russell, because nigga went no fucking 30 teams in the league at the time, bro. What the fuck? It was only what 10, 15 teams? And he was the biggest nigga in the whole league, bro. What the fuck? So no, you don't deserve all 11 rings, bro.
But I got
Same thing going down the long
to go. What are we talking Bill Russell for? He's not the
But
GOAT.
I'm saying same thing because he got 11. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers like Michael Jordan not to go because Bill Russell got 11 rings. Nigga, Bill Russell don't deserve them rings.
Exactly. He should not be a GOAT. Michael Jordan should. So thank you. Exactly. Like
bro,
it should be hard to be
bro.
GOAT.
I'm saying down the line, bro, this is gonna change. Like history gonna change.
This is
change basketball, bro.
My nigga, that's
LeBron changed basketball again, bro. He changed it.
My nigga,
changed it.
This is the level. This is the level we're going to. 6-0. Unbeaten. That's the level. I know it's hard to get here, but that's the level. We're not pushing the level down because this looks cool too, and it's about as good as we can. No, you could be
second. I ain't saying it's as good as it get, but I'm saying I'm talking about the level of competition, bro. MJ that has to deal with no fucking big three. That was the only reason why LeBron left the Cavs, bro. Because
we want to talk about if you really want to talk about competition, you cannot put LeBron's rings up there, and we talk about competition. So I'm talking about
period, the competition of the now of the game of basketball period now. Like it's so many more skilled players than it was back in the day, bro.
That's true.
So many skilled players.
That's very true. But at the same time, you can't think of competition when you're ranking LeBron's rings. You can't do that.
How, bro? If it's much harder for me to get to the championship, bro, how the fuck I can't rank it? If the players are more skilled nowadays, how the hell you can't rank LeBron saying like it was hard for him to win those rings, bro?
Because one, when you won your championships, you had big threes of your own, which
because it ain't like he started.
And your role players were elite role players. You had Ray Allen coming off of the bench, my friend.
Bro, like, listen, he lost 8 straight years, bro.
I'm saying when you get there, what do you do? I'm not judging LeBron off of his playoff. I'm judging him off his finals.
He ain't joining him like some nigga I know.
I'm judging him off of his finals. If I put money on Jordan in the finals, I'm getting my money back doubled. If I put money on LeBron James, I might lose that.
That's still stand of the competition, bro.
That's cool, but Jordan, I put my money on Jordan, I'm getting my money back.
3 other niggas plus a nigga shooting threes, bro. Come on now. The three wasn't even that popular back in the day too, bro. Niggas not finna just be popping 7 threes and shit, bro. Niggas didn't have to worry about that shit, bro. Come on now.
That's cool. The game has definitely changed, and LeBron's not
cool.
adapted well.
Like, come on now. This nigga's
not adapted well to the way the game has changed, my friend.
He gonna go to the basket, bro.
It's not disrespectful to say the second best. It's not disrespectful to say second best. It's not disrespectful. I'm saying you're second best to ever played the game of basketball. That's not disrespectful.
I feel like if you had more competition getting to what you was trying to go to, whether you failed to get 6-0, come on now. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. This nigga
heard the phrase.
One nigga.
Have you heard the phrase?
1 or 2 stars.
Have you ever heard of the phrase "close but no cigar"?
You said what?
Have you ever heard of the phrase "close but no cigar"?
Fuck a phrase.
Almost doesn't count. All those different phrases I can use, like it doesn't matter. He's the second best player to ever play the game of basketball. That's not me hating.
Bro,
that's all I say.
Bro, even if you consider this Kobe versus MJ, bro, I feel like in the era that MJ was in his prime and winning his rings, bro, until like Kobe Bryant was coming in the league, even then, a lot more skilled players was coming into the league that Kobe Bryant even had to face.
Okay, thank you. Talk about Kobe Bryant. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So if you gonna ask me, bro, I will put Kobe Bryant over MJ, bro. These niggas had to actually face harder competition, bro. And it showed over the years, bro. If you don't call Kobe one of the greatest just because he lost,
I'm not. No. This is where it gets tricky. You're saying I'm disrespecting Kobe and saying he's not one of the greatest ever. Kobe,
I ain't saying you disrespect him.
Kobe legit is one of the greatest basketball players ever played the game of basketball. Legit, cool. But when you start comparing him to the best that has ever played, I wouldn't put him at the best. That's not being.
Bro, to me, you can't be the best, bro. If you didn't, bro, it's
and Kobe
nigga,
played with the most dominant player.
Bro, if I had to find all 5 starters, bro, if I had to face all 5 starters of them niggas, bro, by myself, bro, and all 5 of them niggas are very skilled, bro.
LeBron's not by himself. Stop it.
On the Cavs, bro? What you mean? On the Cavs?
That one, okay, I won't count the one against the Cavs, the one against the Spurs. I won't even count that on his record.
But I'm saying, period, through his whole 17 years of his career, bro, he had hard competitions, bro.
Miami Heat.
What you
mean?
You're
saying that the Miami Heat, he was by himself?
No, I'm saying he had competition, bro. Whether it was a big, it's the reason why he went to Miami. Why? Because of the Celtics, right? If the Celtics never built that big three in the Celtics, LeBron would never have went to
I said
Miami.
I'm not
bro.
counting his early years in Cleveland against him. I don't even count that because he did all he could. Cool. But when you start talking about he had no competition when he's playing against the Heat, that's not true. When you say
What
he
you
had no
mean?
competition, that's not true. I can't do that.
Oh, you feel like he had no competition when he was on the Heat?
Well, one, you're in the finals, so it should damn well be competition. But two, you had the better players. So I'm not trying to hear that, oh, it was just so hard for him. No. You had Dwayne Wade.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that 1 year, G. And that 1 year, G. I'll give you 2 years. The year that he lost against the Mavs and the year that he was took a little bit when he against the Spurs and shit.
They shouldn't have lost. They shouldn't have lost against the Mavs. I understand the Mavs is a good team. I respect the Mavericks for that championship. They pulled it out and had great role players.
Right, that's competition.
That's not enough for you to be like, oh, I have.
That nigga was veteran, bro. We talking about Dirk Nowitzki, bro. We talking about Jason Terry, bro.
I will excuse you for the San Antonio Spurs loss. I want to excuse you for the Mavericks loss. I'm not going to do that. I'm fair enough, but we're not going to.
Nah, bro. I'm fair enough. This nigga had to only worry about, like I said, 2 niggas. Why these niggas who came in within 97 and up, bro, had to worry about multiple motherfuckers on the team, bro.
Okay, but I don't have him go.
Come on now.
Yeah, I can't put him go either.
I can't.
Look,
y'all can't put somebody. That's my point of putting Bill Russell in. Just because you got 11 rings, nigga, you got 11 rings, bro. It wasn't even 30 teams in the league, bro, at the time, G.
That's why
Come on now.
Go.
That's why MJ not to go, because he didn't have a couple.
That was like 10, 15 years ago. Y'all like MJ played in the 70s. Stop it. MJ not playing against no bums. There's some top 50 players. That list came from his time, and he beat all of them. So don't try to make it seem like he played in the 60s and 70s against janitors and shit, because that was not the case at all.
Nah, bro. I can't put MJ to go, bro.
I can't put Bron go. I mean, my goal is still Kobe, but realistically, I fuck with you for that. See, my goal Kobe. But I can't put Bron to go. But I'm with Miles though. Like he's definitely like one of the greatest players the game has ever seen.
Yeah. That's it.
But that's still saying like I wouldn't take Bron over. Like I wouldn't take Bron over Kobe or MJ on their best days. No, like at no point.
You say you want to take what?
I wouldn't take Bron over Kobe or MJ any point in their career. Like I wouldn't take Bron over either one of them. If I'm starting a team, if I want to take the last shot, like either way, I'm picking Mike or Kobe over Bron. So yeah, I can't give him GOAT. One of the best players we've ever seen in the league though. And he has been to what, like 15 straight finals or some shit.
Okay.
Look, all right, let's say this. Now I'm not even putting what if the teams in the NBA was just like the teams they were back in the day, right? Well, LeBron had an easier road.
What you mean?
Think about it. The team, it was like I said, it was less skill. If it was not that many skilled players in the league like it was back when MJ and them was playing, well, he had an easier road. Like I said, because nowadays the 3-point, bro, the 3-point, that's a factor now, bro. The 3-point wasn't really a factor they was playing. Yes, it was okay that you shot one, but it wasn't really a factor, bro. That's something that niggas didn't know how to guard. Like, what? Like, come on now.
Okay, but that's different though, because we talking about what we've seen. I'm not gonna try to put one player here in this generation. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm going off of what actually happened. That's it. It's not like fantasy basketball where you can change some shit. Like I'm going off of what their resumes are.
Right. So how we still can call MJ the greatest, bro? If we seen new shit happen now, bro, and motherfuckers
it's the greatest harder competition. Generation, yes, for sure.
But MJ not the greatest of all time, bro.
Did he dominate his generation the way Jordan dominated his generation?
You said what?
Did LeBron dominate his generation the same way Jordan dominated his generation?
I'm 50-50 with that, low key.
In the way he did, bro.
He kind of did. Like Kobe was from what, like I say like 2002 to about 2012. Like that was kind of Kobe's era, even though he wasn't winning championships. That might have even been Spurs' era. But throughout all of that, once Bron got to Miami, and from then on, it was nothing but finals. Mm-hmm. That's dominating, in my opinion. That's kind of nasty. Though he didn't win them he did get there. How many
Right,
times in a row?
let's put the loss past them, bro. Like that's what I be trying to say. Fuck that 6-0 shit. Bro, motherfucker still had harder competition than MJ did, bro.
He did play in the East. Hold on. He did play in the East, though. And we know what the East was for like the last 15 years. Like the East ain't really been that.
But we know what the West was, bro.
He lost.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
regardless of what I'm saying, regardless, bro, if you don't have nobody on the team, yeah, even if the East was weak, bro, you as an individual still got your team to the finals. So
true.
At the end of the day, that's still a team effort, bro. I don't understand. Like if a motherfucker lost, I still did my part. These other niggas on the team made it to the professional NBA for what reason? If you couldn't help me, you know what I'm saying, succeed to the final, or in the finals.
Yeah,
hold on, Bron.
Kevin Love. He's always had good teams.
Bron did tweak, bro. Like I said, Bron did tweak, but at the same time, what more do you want a player to do, bro? Like niggas not. It's like I said, it's not the same like when MJ was playing, bro. Motherfuckers not just one or two stars on the team and you gonna live with that. It's not that, bro. It's other players on the team and other skilled players on the team.
One day,
nowadays you can get outplayed by the bench, bro. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that back in the day, but more, bench players outdo some of the starters nowadays.
I feel that.
That's fair. But we can use that for an extended cut at some point because we can talk about this all day for sure.
Absolutely.
The next thing I want to talk about is that Milwaukee Bucks and Brooklyn Nets game. One thing I noticed was Giannis wasn't really trying to guard KD, and Giannis is Defensive Player of the Year. So what's going on with that?
So let me fill you. So the reason why Giannis doesn't play defense on the star is because that limits what Giannis can do for you defensively. He's better at playing off the star and being able to assist if the star is cutting or anything coming to the basket. That's where his bread and butter is. His bread and butter isn't to let me lock up the star. His job is to lock up the team, defend the paint. He's a paint defender. So that's why he doesn't take the star of the team, because that would then put him on a one-on-one island. Whereas when he plays off ball, off the star, he can defend the whole thing. I agree. I wouldn't ask it. He's too long not to have guarding the entire paint. I wouldn't ask him to guard a star.
Not only that, bro. Like at the same time, bro, are we playing team ball or individual ball? At the end of the day, we trying to win. It ain't about who gonna be better than who at that moment. I wouldn't want my best player. I wouldn't want my best player on another best player unless I have to, because why? At the end of the day, he might end up in foul trouble. Now my best player is probably gonna be sitting his ass on the bench.
Cool.
While my bench.
All that makes sense. Cool. But when it comes to last possession in the game, why aren't you guarding the best player? But if it's ISO, that's my question. That's cool for a whole game. Okay. I get that game plan. But if it's tied and KD has been fucking up Chris Middleton for 3 straight plays and it's coming down to the last 5 seconds, why aren't you taking that?
I don't mind like switching off. Like it is something that switch.
That's a coaching call. You got to talk to the coach about that one, because the coach might be telling him, "Yo, nah, like we need you guarding the paint or something." That's a call on my end. I can't blame Giannis for that. Even though some people like a Kobe or Mike would be like, "No, give me him." That's not Giannis. Okay. Coach got to be like, "Yo, Giannis, on this last possession, take him if he thinks that's the best idea." That's on the coach. That's not on Giannis though.
I feel like that coach should get fired then for sure. Because if somebody fucking up Chris Middleton like that and KD dropped 38 on you and you won this Defensive Player of the Year 2 times in a row, I'm like, bro, we need your help on this one. Player of the Year.
I feel you. Me personally, I would probably send it. Last play of the game, I'll probably put Giannis on KD. But maybe they also really are just like thinking like, man, maybe they just really like him to be that kind of roaming defender.
Because Giannis will sneak up on your ass, bro. You wouldn't think that nigga even behind your ass.
Exactly. And like he'll sneak up and get a block from behind, or like a steal, or just a great, defensive play.
He low as shit.
Exactly, just from being that roamer. So I like the way that they use him, but I do feel you on when it's like, all right, KD finna take this shot, Giannis, Like you gotta lock him up. So I feel you on that, but that's more so on the coach than on Giannis, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna talk about the Chicago Bulls and how they've been playing. They won 2 straight games, one against the Mavericks, one against the Houston Rockets. They're looking really good. Larry Markkinen just came back. He had a 25-point game against Dallas, which is a big game. So do you feel like the Bulls are the type of team that could possibly sneak into the playoffs, probably 8th seeds, or at least into the play-in tournament? Because they've got a lot of talent, young talent, but if they just are in the right direction, I feel like they can be a playoff.
They need a dog on their team, like Zach LaVine, the best player on the team, but they need if they gonna rely on one person, bro, they need a dog, bro. You said they are a young, talented team, bro. If they get that one dog person, bro, and that know how to low key move the ball around good. It ain't gonna surprise me if they do make the playoffs. Like that's not what I'm looking for. I want y'all to make it past round 2 or 3 at least. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about y'all can make it to the playoffs, bro. Y'all, the fuck.
I mean, it's the steps,
Come
though.
on, man.
It's steps. If you miss the playoffs for 3 straight years, the first
steps, bro. Y'all need to make some moves, bro. Fuck them steps, bro. Like y'all need a dog, G. Like Zach LaVine, he not a dog. He the best player on the team, but he not a dog, bro.
Okay. Yo, so he ain't with no time. Nah, we need it now.
I need it now. I'm like, damn.
I don't even. It's hard for the Bulls. Because they were not even like top 2, maybe top 3 in their division. Let alone the Eastern Conference for like making the playoffs. I know divisions don't really matter that much, but they have the Milwaukee Bucks in their division. They have the Pacers in their division. Those are 2 teams that I consider a little bit better than the Bulls right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So just having to play those teams more so than anybody else, I don't know. Now they do have their spurts, but I don't want to see the Bulls in the playoffs, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't want to see him in the play, especially not like
Larry Markkinen better be dropping 30 points for me to see them niggas in the damn playoffs, G.
Moss, you already like be hating watching them during the year because of how bad they be sometimes. But imagine them having to play the Milwaukee Bucks or the Philadelphia 76ers like first round. That's not gonna bode well for them. Like they gotta get a squad like better. They got a dog in Zach. They just need other good players. They too young. Like they too young and kind of.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They need it. I feel like Zach LaVine just the best player on the team, bro. He don't have that dog in him, bro. What I mean, dog, I'm talking about, bro. You move that floor like that whole like.
Jeez.
You moving that flow move. He the best player on the team. I'm not saying that hands down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he don't have that dog to get us to where we need to go, bro. And no, it been showing, bro.
He has no help in him being a dog. Gee, that motherfucker Zach, when he get mad, like you can see it. He almost go like Kobe mode, bro, where that dude just don't miss. Like, and he pulling up out of frustration and shit and smacking. Like, I don't know.
Maybe I'm just frustrated with that team and shit. I'm getting tired of the whole team or something, bro. Because motherfuckers, fuck that playoff shit, bro. We gonna make it to nigga. Fuck that. Are we gonna get the finals, bro?
Nah, we can't.
Random question. I was just thinking about like a perfect player to be on like the Bulls, kind of for what they should be, is like a Patrick Beverly. Like if they had somebody like that, like. Who feeds off of intensity, like from Chicago, it being kind of gritty. I see what you're saying in that sense. Zach isn't like a gritty kind of dog. He so is that what you mean, AC? More so like something gritty, like something that almost represents Chicago?
Not necessarily that I mean that could be, I wouldn't think about it that way, but that could be a problem, maybe. But when I'm saying far as like a dog, bro, like I'm not saying like he not a dog, like take over, but I'm talking about far as he makes not only himself better, but the floor in general, bro. Okay. Everything around him is still moving without him even scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
They don't have that yet. You said he need help. If this is what we gonna have, bro, like your players gonna have to get better on the team, bro. You can't just keep doing everything by yourself, bro. You gonna have to get everybody involved, a lot more involved. know what I'm saying? You can't just keep dropping 30 points and thinking, or 40 points and thinking, oh, we're going to get to the playoffs, bro. We're not going to get nowhere. If, the team not ready. You might be, but the team not.
That's
Okay.
True. That's true.
Yo, Mars, let me ask you. Do you think that Zach LaVine does make his teammates better?
No,
No.
I don't think so. I think he knows he's a scorer, and that's cool. But it's like defense, he slacks. He doesn't really give all his heart on defense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That dog. That's what I'm saying. As far as dog, we need somebody on defense and offense, bro. Like it's gonna be on everybody's ass, bro. Like you better make that shot if I pass to you, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some Allen Iverson type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, pass you the ball no more, bro. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get in your players here, like get to them, do better and shit, bro. Like, come on.
So with Zach couldn't be like he's not the leader, is what you're saying.
I think he is the leader.
He's the leader, like I said. He's the best player on the team, hands down. Don't get me wrong.
That doesn't make you the leader, though. In my opinion, that never makes you the leader.
I would say he's the leader because I feel like he does push his teammates to want to come through for him because they know how good he is and how gifted he is. So I would say he's the leader in that sense. When I say he's the leader about holding his teammates accountable, no. So I think it's he gets a different type of inspiration for the team. They don't want to let him down a lot of the times because he's so gifted.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. So I feel that
most of the time. You guys have another question or no?
Let's see what we got tonight. We got Milwaukee, LA.
Oh, Clippers?
No, Lakers. Milwaukee Lakers.
Okay. That still might be a good game.
Pelicans and Utah, which is going to be another good game. And then New York and Golden State.
So Larry, you never seen me get that motherfucking link, boy.
For what?
Streams.
What?
For the NBA streams, that's what you're talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my bad. I got you. My bad. I totally forgot. I'll send it to you today, low key. Right. But yeah, it's gonna be some joints on tonight. We all got for Lakers, Milwaukee. We might as well just go ahead into it real quick.
I'm gonna choose Lakers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lakers with that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling Milwaukee on that one. I'm feeling Milwaukee on that one. New Orleans,
it can go either way. It can go either way. You said who in Utah?
New Orleans, Utah.
New Orleans. I think New Orleans might slip over and win with that one, bro.
I hope, man. It's like that next pod we might have to talk about. We talked about it before, or maybe a couple pods from now, maybe week 13. We might have to talk about see how New Orleans is doing and see if they're underperforming or see what they're doing. And then the last one, New York, Golden State. Who y'all got?
Golden State.
Y'all both said that. Yeah, Golden State. I think
New York. Well, that's a curse. That team cursed, bro.
Who?
New York.
Maybe, man.
I told you, don't talk about the Knicks when they're doing good because they're gonna hear that shit and start underperforming. Don't talk about that.
They've been doing that for years.
So we ended with the best retro jerseys.
Yeah.
Our favorite joints. When y'all want to start off with one?
Go ahead, AC.
Who do I want to go with? Go ahead, somebody go ahead and take one.
Hey, Moss.
I'm going to go with the Dominique Atlanta Hawks joints.
Yeah. Okay, the red joint?
Yeah, red ones.
Okay. Hold on, let me. I'm just trying to find.
I'm gonna go with fuck it. I was just talking shit, but fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the this week. I'm gonna have to go with the Patrick Ewing's the blue joints, bro.
Blue New York ones. Orange, nasty.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Pacers striped jerseys, the Danny Granger joints.
Okay.
The blue with the stripes.
Yeah, blue with the gold stripes. Yeah, I forgot what year that was. Whenever Danny was in there.
Like 2013, probably 2012, 2013.
Yeah, sometime then.
Yeah.
Oh, you said earlier? Yeah, it was earlier. Was it?
Like 03, 04, probably.
Okay.
That's when it started, at least. But
yo, another thing we should do, or we should have a segment. We talk about favorite vintage team, like just favorite team for like classic teams or something like that.
Definitely do that. Definitely do
Yeah,
that.
we'll start that. We'll start that on the next one or something.
For sure. For sure. All right, y'all.
Facts.
New Jersey Podcast, episode 9. We out here.
Hey,
So,
Peace.
peace.
peace.